Alright guys, well, unfortunately, this is if you watch one of my Dell Inspiron 12320 videos on YouTube, on my channel, that we replaced the motherboard on this particular computer. Now, my hard drive is gone out. Listen, I'm going to restart my computer, and I want you to give you a listen. You see, it's making that bit of a screech noise, and if you take a look at the BIOS, apparently it shows up. So sometimes my hard drive detects, sometimes the hard drive does not detect, but I'm going to show you. Listen. Oh. Did pass the seek test this time. Let's see, we'll boot up. Oops. This time it did pass the seek test, but my BIOS does recognize my drive. It's an ST500 DM2 500 gigabyte C8 drive. But when I tried to take the screw out, I got, you can see it is completely stripped off. So I'm gonna watch a video on YouTube and how can you get that screw, the stripped screws out. So let's see what boot up. So we're gonna actually, let me discard changes because F12 will put my password in. Oops. Select my drive. Let's see what boot up. See, it's trying to boot up, but the hard drive is still light up. That's the hard drive light right here. Fortunately, it's trying to reach something. Listen. I'm going to take the hard drive out, and I'm going to take the top cover off and then do my inspection. Probably the heads may be scraped off on the platters upon hard rebooting or something like that. You shouldn't probably do that in the first place. So see, nothing show up. So I'm going to restart my computer again. Oh, now it's making that sound again. For a little bit. Still shows up. It still shows up sometimes, man. I don't know why it's making that racket. I mean, not making that racket. Sometimes it makes that racket, and then sometimes it does make that racket. So it's probably the arm is scraped off. This time it showed up. Weird. Let's see if it boots up. So hold the F12 button to get it to the boot menu. Alright. Hard drive does light up, but unfortunately, we got nothing. Unfortunately, the hard drive on this one needs to be repaired. If it's not repairable, we can replace it. So yeah, it's not booting up to Windows. Probably the hard drive on this one needs to be repaired. If I can get that screw out, man, I tried every single screw, but unfortunately it didn't help. So I'm gonna look online and see how you can get the screws, the strip screws out. If not, it's probably done for. So, fortunately, but I know those hard drives are very delicate. So, oh, now it's making that sound again. Weird. See it? It's making that screechy noise a little bit. It's probably the heads are scraped off upon hard shutting down. Let's see what it detect. Oh, this time it detected, man. Wanna know why it won't detect? Weird. Oh, now it's making that noise again. We'll shut it off and then turn it back on again. That was really weird. Oh, there it goes. Listen. We got these screws out. Said it's a good start for me, so here it's making that racket. Now it's making that. Oh well. It was working before, so we still haven't got complete post yet. It's because of that stupid hard drive that's making that racket. That was weird. Really weird. Hit the F1 button. Oops. Alright. As you can see on my BIOS, it says port 0, but it says not present. Not present. Let's see. Set up. Yep. Not present. See? Port 0 not present. Well, I think the hard drive on this one needs to be repaired. If not, we'll replace it. So, alright, y'all. Guess you have to do some work on it some more. If I learned that from some of the people in the comments on YouTube, if you open up the hard drive, it's done for. So I'm gonna open up the drive anyway, so you can see what's up, what's wrong with it. Want to know why it's making that racket? It's probably the heads are scraped off in the bladder or something like that. So it's making a bit of a noise. It's because I just unscrewed. It's making a bit of an air noise. Is because probably the fans or probably it's because I unscrewed these. There's one I unscrewed this 3 screws just to start me off a little bit. So alright, y'all. Yes, you have to work on the Dell some more. So if you have any suggestions or any solutions to the problem, please let me know in the comment section below. I'll try my best to get my hard drive or my computer all backed up and running again, so you can get the data recovered from this computer. So kind of makes a bit of a white noise, isn't it? It's quiet when you put the hard drive together, completely together. When you get the hard drive tightened up, it muffles that noise. Tell by the rubber thing, it catches dust and dirt and particles from entering the drives. platters, and cause major damage, which we don't want that to happen. So, alright, y'all, I guess that would do it for this video. Like if your computer's not booting up, something like that, or if the BIOS is not present, it's because of the computer not booting up, then the hard drive, which is this unit, it's going out. So, hope this helps. Once I get those stripped screws out, I will definitely do a hard drive repair attempt video of this computer. So if you can't get this to boot up as well, we'll buy a new one off eBay. So, or we just use one of my other hard drives, came from one of the laptops, and then put this on here onto my Dell. So, alright, y'all. Now you know why your computer's not booting up when it says not present on the hard disk or SATA port 0. Then you know that your hard drive's going out. So, hope you guys learned something new. I will try to do a part 2 video of my attempt repair on the hard drive on this Dell. Once I get the screws all unfastened and get this hard drive out of the way through the system, we can take the top off and then do a visual inspection, which you probably shouldn't do in the first place, is because the dust will get into it, cause damage. So as long as you know what you're doing, we don't care about that. So, by the way, this hard drive does not have any important information on it. I'm just wanting y'all to make sure. I know a lot of people in the comments that says you should take it over to like a lab service and then recover your data. But since I am my computer technician. We all know how to recover my data. So hopefully, once I get the screws unfastened, including this screw right here, which is completely stripped out, I would definitely make a hard drive attempt repair video on this computer. I don't think if the hard drive is repairable. So if it's not repairable, we will just replace it with some laptop hard drives. Oh, that's my BIOS. Hang on, my electric screwdriver is in my way. So, alright, y'all. Hope this helps. If your computer is not booting up, or if you listen to hard drive and making that racket, and if your computer is not booting up, then you know it's probably something to do with simple as this. Probably the hard drive is going out. So, alright, y'all. Do some more work on it. We'll try to make a repair attempt video. If we can't get it fixed, I don't know. I don't know what to do. So, alright. Hope this helps somebody, save you a lot of money. And guys, that's why you should always safely shut down your computers when you force shut down computers. The heads will force apart, and then it's gonna scrape the head off. Like this particular drive that doesn't use a parking ramp, but it parks, immediately parks the heads onto the platter. I mean, at the end of the platter. I see some of the Seagate Barracuda drives, like 2 terabytes of storage. It uses a parking ramp, but this one doesn't even use a parking ramp. The way that it parks is it parks at the platter. I mean, the end of the battery though, so it doesn't park to the parking ramp. It parks right here. That's how you know how the head's parked. So I've seen a lot of people on YouTube says, oh, it's gonna rip the heads, but you're not gonna rip the heads on some hard drives when it does use a parking ramp. So, alright, y'all. Sorry for such a long video. It's about 15 minutes, and I know it's getting late. So, alright, y'all. Hope you guys learned something. I will try to make an update video on this computer. If I ever get my data recovered from this computer, I would definitely make an update video. So, anyways, stay tuned for my part 2 of my data recovery on this computer. So, hope you enjoyed. Once again, work hard and save a couple $100.